All right, so in true poetic fashion, I gotta warm you guys up, and then because the sun is not out, we gotta warm up. All right, so I need everybody to say this with me. All right, thug life. Thug life. Thug life. Thug life. Thug life. THUGLIFE. The hate you give little infants fucks everyone. Tupac Shakur said, and I'm paraphrasing, no matter how much money we make, no matter what positions we're in life, we still appear to be thugs to them, niggas to them, to society. So THUGLIFE, the hate you give little infants fucks everyone. Can we give a moment of silence to anyone and everyone who's ever been a victim of this system of racial profiling, of prejudice, of bigotry, but most important, of police brutality? Essentially saying, filling children's minds with hate, raising them in an oppressive political system, and asking them to accept horrendous things like racism, sexism, and police brutality has a snowball effect, which eventually destroys life for everyone, even the oppressors. So let's please give 30 seconds of silence to pay our respect and our honor to those fallen. Special prayer to Tyree Nichols and his family. So let's give those 30 seconds right now. Thank you. So here lies Rose, a woman somebody but nobody knows, found in a storage bin like trash, just chopped up and disposed. So we felt it necessary to create a healing space for her, to care for her, because as a tribe, that's all we know. And she received our love and blessed the land. No lie, in about 2 days, our tomatoes started to grow. Almost 3 years later, and with all of our technology, as awesome as it is, we still do not know who she is. So this is actually where the storage bin was found. We still don't know who Rose is. So we created a memorial for her. We created a vigil for her. And just like Rose, we have too many of these vigils on every single block in this neighborhood. It's time for it to stop. After Rose was found, we created this CHG by transforming a lot into a memorial, which became a garden, which became a pantry that helped fight food insecurity, trauma, addiction, and other issues plaguing our community. At its peak, the CHG helped to feed hundreds of families monthly. I would even dare to say thousands of families monthly. Community members came from all over, not just to receive food, but to receive love. We didn't, and we still don't care about your background, your color, your faith, your race, nothing. We just want you to love, receive love, and respect the space and the place. Eco, your home is my home is your home. But please don't be mistaken. This gravesite right here is not just for love, well, for Rose, because with our love, her beautiful spirit has transcended. This gravesite is actually space for these three things that I'm about to mention. Death to police brutality. That means any system, any institution that seeks to allow such an atrocity as murder to be a justifiable excuse for people control, more specifically control of black people. Death to leaving our power at the polling place. As a community, we know what we want, we have the solutions, we must begin to demand civic education and state-funded elections for a fair process, so we don't have to always feel like we're settling or picking the lesser of two evils. We must demand access to more resources that will take care of us holistically, mind, body, and spirit. Death to profits over people. We must demand our officials put people first, constituents first, community first, period. We must let them know we are not for sale, candidates included. Y'all just wanted to take a brief moment just to look. We have fruit trees here, we have roses here, we have flowers here. So while I'm saying this speech to you guys, it's not really a speech. This is something that's from my heart. I'm actually battling a lot of emotions right now to give you guys this speech because I'm standing in front of space, land. It was plants here. This land was pregnant with hope. Fruit trees, roses, flowers, and love. And now this barren land you see before you is a symbol and a staunch reminder of how we keep taking losses in District 2. Speaking of which, you know what's the number one question statement I get asked when they ask me, am I strongly considering running for city council? No, they don't ask me if I think I'm going to lose, but they ask me, what did your mom say? What did your dad say? What you think your Uncle Terry would say? Boogie Wado. You do so much outside of politics and the government. Why would you want to do this? You so beautiful. Why would you want to do this? I promise I heard that more than anything, that I'm so beautiful. Why would I want to do this? We're tired of losing good things is essentially what they were saying to me. I'm District 2 forever, and we are not for sale. Candidates included. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay for mentions. Pay to be publicly shamed, like modern day lynchings. Pay to play. You public servant or you politician. Pay to campaign. You policy or you personality. They want me to pay to run, but if I do, will you follow me? They want me to pay to run, but if I do, will you follow me? If I was running, I probably wouldn't understand what they mean when they say valuable. I might think their autocorrect meant to say valuable. But when I hear valuable, all I keep hearing is, nigga, who buying you? I'm like, shit, I can't even be black in politics. What is I'm going to do? They say you got to prove you can organize money and people, then the money will reach you. How does that make sense? Oops, I think my autocorrect meant to say cents. Listen, I really want to spend $100,000 on this campaign, but I ain't them politicians. I can barely afford mortgage or rent. Look, we all are standing before you in our work shit. This is what I work in. That's what Coach Bellamy works in. Everybody on my team is standing in their work stuff. That's because we the people. Pay attention. Pay for mentions. Pay to be publicly shamed, like modern day lynchings. Pay for play. You public servant or you politician. Pay to campaign. You policy or you personality. They want me to pay to run, but if I run, will you follow me? If I was running, I would have already been groomed. Rest in peace, Uncle Terry Carpenter. Big Carp going way too soon. But I got him guiding me now with the sun, stars, and the moon. Between ancestors and life, I'm learning street politics, and thank God because all month I've been approached by different types of goons. One was like, you got to do like everybody else to go visit the gangsters, and if you check out, they bring your checks out. And in my mind, I'm already knowing if I turn down the invite to this money, it's going to get real wild. Like kapow, kapow, kapow. But I'm from District 2, and you know how we do. Thinking fast, we lion-hearted and resourceful. I smiled and I said, I'm not a politician and I'm not like everybody else. My integrity ain't ever and will never ever be up on the shelf. But I do pray you are a gangster and a gentleman. I need you to understand I ain't walk out of no closet to easily be put back into a box again. This ain't a slap on the hand. I'm always down for a healthy conversation. But if this is your slap on my wrist, please understand I'm Kuta and you on the wrong plantation. Pay attention. Pay for mentions. Pay to be publicly shamed like modern day lynchings. Pay for play. You picking public servant or politician. Pay to campaign. You policy or you personality. They want me to run. They want me to pay to run. But if I run, will you follow me? If I was running, officers, I would still be alive on Halloween 2021. 2 days prior, I was having a mental health crisis and 2 officers murdered me in front of my mother with live fire guns. I'm not understanding this since y'all knew me and knew of my condition. Why couldn't y'all tase me? I was just having a bad day, and had I lived with the proper resources, maybe the rest of my year could have been amazing. If I was running for city council, then I would do what I already do in City Hall, what I do on the streets. Figure out how to keep more Walter Wallaces and Tyree Nichols from dying in the streets. I would go comfort his mom in any way I could, and I would comfort his mom in any way I could, and genuinely, not performative for IG and TV. That kind of stuff inspired me to join the PDAC, Police District Advisory Council, because there's way too many lives that could have been saved had better measures been in place instead of the way things get handled. If I was running, I would remind folks of how I first walked side by side with real protests. I mean, I already did like 3 speeches in the peach on City Hall steps, but I'm talking running with other organizers, dipping and dodging bullets. Not able to run forward because your friend is getting pulled backwards, cracked in the head, maced in the eyes, can't see to the fullest. I mean, fighting for rights and not knowing where you're going to get left. Writing emergency contact numbers on your arms and your chest. But you mean because I don't make enough or I don't have enough money, that means I can't win? Even Team Blue sent me a email saying because I'm the underdog, I can't get in. But we Democrats though, right? Even Team Blue gives me the blues because they said because I'm the underdog, I can't get in. I'm out before I even open my mouth. Speaking of which, I gotta be gay, not lesbian, because it'll make you feel better. But if we ain't try to feel each other, why does it matter? You feel me? No, you feel me? Or maybe they just wish they did. Candidate or cannot date. That's probably why they always harassing other gay candidates. Homophobia is real and it's rampant, especially in those with anti-hetero antics. Please mind my wordplay. Please hear my word semantics. Ain't no gay agenda, just white supremacy. Cause they no matter how gay, butch, dyke, lesbian, or whatever you call me, that shouldn't keep you from being a friend to me. We ain't even gotta be friendly, but shit, can we at least be human beings? And being a lesbian shouldn't make you wanna kill me. And my being gay shouldn't make you wanna kill me. Last two lines was for my trans LGBTQIA family. The next few lines is in case you didn't know how real I was going to get and your mouth was open and you needed some words for rambling. Pay attention. Pay for mentions. Pay to be publicly shamed like modern day lynchings. Pay for play. You public servant or you politician. Pay to campaign. You policy or you personality. They want me to pay to run, but if I run, will you follow me? If I was running in my hood, they would be so proud and sad at the same time. They say, Boog, we already lost so many good things. Promises being broken, the CHG. We about to lose you next, huh? And I was like, what you talking about? Lose me how? Because politicians don't care about us. After they get in, they get bought and they sell us out. We vote them in, and with that same money that we put into their campaigns, they buy us storage places to help move us out. Because politicians don't care about us. After they get in, they get bought and they sell us out. We vote them in, and with the same money we put in their campaigns, they buy us storage places to help move us out. Is that you now, Bug? Is that what you all about? Why are you running anyway? You do so much more for me as an activist and as an organizer on any day. I just don't want you to get caught up in the corrupt politics and become that way. If I was running for City Council District 2, I would be angry at the thought that if I didn't win the seat, it wouldn't be because of my lack of qualifications, but because District 2 didn't want to see my soul get lost. See, what people don't understand about District 2, you be loyal to us, we'll be loyal to you. Wait, correction. The folks that can use that information understand it. They look at our statistics, look at our information, and they get the planning. And by the time we catch up, they done already did the damage. Couple of apology and the cycle starts all over again. Policy or personality, is your top choice really riding for you or really just trying to be your friend? Public servant or politician? Pay attention, pay for mentions, pay to be publicly shamed like modern day lynchings. Pay for play, you public servant or you politician? Pay to campaign, you policy or you personality? They want me to pay to run, but if I run, hey! But if I run, will you follow me? I meant what I said about our work clothes. But we're also in our work clothes because if I was running, we would and I would work for you. We are you. We are District 2 all day. Now, don't get it twisted. Anybody that knows me knows I love dressing up and getting all snazzy. But ain't we tired of that, y'all? Ain't we tired of people performing, dressing up to be people that they really aren't? If politics was dating, aren't we just tired of dating these people? Like, can you just be who you said you was before I gave you a title? Like, I don't even care about what you bring to the table. Can you just tell me where your loyalty lies? Can you tell me, do you know how to create boundaries? Will I be secure here? Can I live here? Will it be safe here? Do you even care? Tired of talking about boats and paradise and cells, only for them to sell out. Oops, my autocorrect meant to say sell out. Look, I'm here to shake you up. I'm just here to shake you up. Pay attention. Pay for mentions. Pay to be publicly shamed like modern day lynchings. Pay for play, you public servant or you politician? Pay to campaign, you policy or you personality? They want me to pay to run, but if I run, will you follow me? All right, so if I was running, I would tell y'all to take out your phones and do 3 things. So if everybody can take out their phones. All right, so the first thing I would ask you to do, Google Maya Angelou, Pledge to Our Youth. Maya Angelou, Pledge to Our Youth. And when you get the time, I need you to please read it. Maya Angelou, Pledge to Our Youth. And please take that pledge to our youth. They keep asking how are we going to lower crime rates. It's easy. Start by caring about our future, which is the kids. Simple. We got to do better by our youth. Each one must teach one. I challenge each of you to do the Stop the Murder Challenge, which is find a youth. It could be your nephew, it could be your cousin, it could be your neighbor, it could be a student, it could be anybody, and teach them whatever skill you have. Stop the Murder Challenge. I want each of you, I'm charging each of you with a task. So I'm giving y'all some homework because y'all know I'm a teacher. I'm charging each of y'all with a task. I need you to grab a youth. I don't care who it is. Grab a youth. It's called the Stop the Murder Challenge. Take that youth and teach them one of your skills or one of your talents, because we have to start rebuilding the village. All right, so what I want you to do also is take that youth. I want you to work with them. And at our next town hall meeting, I want you to bring them with you. You can follow our website and you can sign our forms. We'll keep you updated on when the town hall meeting will be. But I definitely want you to bring that youth with you, because it's not enough for us to just say, all right, let's get powered up and pumped up our protests and rallies. But then what you gonna do with that energy afterwards? Take that energy, put it into our youth. That's how we stop the murder. Stop the Murder Challenge. Number 2, I want you to hashtag Roses for Philly or Roses for Boogie Rose every time you do something great. Something that you would love to see more of on your own timeline. Because I believe with the proper media, it could be wholesome if it's used appropriately. Ironically, too often we too scared to post some of the kind acts and the gestures and the love that we show out of fear of being judged. But we'll post something deemed negative in a heartbeat without a care. Nah, this is the people's campaign. This is the love campaign, and it's all love all the time. So please, hashtag Roses for Philly, because Philly needs roses. Philly needs more love. Thank you. Now, last but not least, my announcement. If I was running, would you follow me? If I was running, would you support me? Endorse me? By now, you know how I feel. No longer are we going to be forced to pick anyone, let alone the lesser of 2 evils. Like we also have to do. I'm in work clothes because, like I said, if you all decided to hire me, I'm here to work for you. If I was running, it was because y'all wanted me here and needed me here. If I was running, I'm going to need your help, your time, support, love, reposts, retweets, your input, and especially your financial support after this, because once this gets out, y'all already know. They know how I'm coming. So we just put the world on notice. So I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your help financially, especially because y'all know the world on notice. They don't like what I'm saying, and this is how I'm coming. I'm not changing. And no longer are we going to have to take broken promises, and no longer are we dealing with this. So I'm not announcing that I'm running until y'all tell me that y'all want to hire me. Woo! All right. So just to end this up, you got to pay attention. They pay for mentions. They pay to be publicly shamed, like modern day lynchings. They pay to play. Are you picking a public servant or are you picking a politician? Are you investing in the campaign or are you investing in a personality? You investing in a policy or are you investing in a personality? They want me to pay to run, but if I do, will you follow me? Yeah. Thanks, yeah. Thank you. Brothers for Philly, let's go.